Welcome back. Ages Do Football, Julian.
The review?
Episode 17. Do you know what, Julian?
Yes.
We're talking about a team, a set of fans that really back their players, especially on the social media. I know Arsenal fans do it as well.
Yeah.
Winning like ridiculous polls. But to see Villa fans fight so hard for Grealish to be in the squad, I like to think Villa fans think that's a contribution to why Grealish got there in the end.
It was justice.
And he got a few minutes on it, probably wanted more. But yeah, he's one of the bright sparks of the Villa season. But Julian's been a bit of a
Turmoil.
yeah, that's the word. That's how bad it's been. I can't even get the words out. Season, but it ended on a high for them. Grabbed the points they needed against West Ham on the last day of the season. What do you think of the season in general? Like, obviously start with the highlight, Grealish. What do you think of Grealish as a player?
He's a level above the rest, isn't he? The thing is, they had a lot of goals in midfield.
Yeah. Trezeguet, McGinn.
I think Hurahan got a few.
McGinn at the beginning of the season before he got injured.
Yeah, but Grealish is just. I watched the game against Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal weren't great, but credit to Aston Villa. You know, I think it was the second last game of the season.
Yeah, they needed the win, didn't they?
They needed a win. Got the win, and when they got the goal, it was an earlyish goal, and then they worked their socks off.
Yeah.
And Grealish, honestly, every time I looked at the TV, he was like tracking back.
He carries so much. I'm not talking about carrying the team to a certain extent. Carries the team, but carrying the ball.
No, he carries the team, bro. He carries the team.
But the carrying the ball part of it is like really like, impressive.
His dribbling is amazing. He's hardworking. Literally plays for the badge.
He's captain as well, isn't he?
Yeah, man. Like we've said it on so many times. Like a Henderson, they're captain's captain, right? They lead by example.
Exactly.
And he's just so good.
It's interesting with Villa because I think initially they started the season on like their fans were excited, they got promoted. Let's go for it. And you have that optimism of like, and that carries you through a few games initially, and then reality sits in. You're in the Premier League, you start losing a few games. The things don't go your way exactly how you want them.
They didn't just lose a few games.
Yeah,
they lost 21.
There you go. So like you just settle in. So I think it's really important how they recovered, and I think they recovered really, really well. I know they talked about things coming out of the camp saying that the lockdown they used that time wisely and they worked on the defense. Now I don't know how you do that remotely, but they've done a heck of a job doing that remotely because they have shored their defense up actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I've seen it like in games. They still concede goals here and there, but it's just generally a bit more stronger. I say all this, but there was that horrendous game against United. Obviously United were flying after the post restart. Some of the goals United scored in that game, especially the Greenwood one, like just like Mings not closing down stuff like that. But
they spent a lot of money on him as well.
I think Mings has been good generally. He got to the England squad earlier in the season as well.
True.
So I just think they're working hard and they work. Do you know what? Credit to them, they worked on it and they've stayed up. So
are they going to be better next season?
It's interesting on next season. So as we're filming today, they've signed Ollie
Watkins
from Brentford. Heck of. By the way, can we just talk about his price?
It's like 33 million plus add-ons. Well,
28.
It's 20 plus add-ons, rising up to 33.
The money, the amount these players cost is absolutely crazy to me.
That's the going rate.
I know, it's crazy. That doesn't take anything from the player. We've spoken about it quite a bit on the series of the review. Like a few teams linked to him. Leicester was one as well. Great player.
But now they've got they actually have a goal scorer now.
And he can do a bit of everything. Like we said, he's a winger that can turn striker.
Yeah.
So I think they needed someone that could do everything, and I think he is the guy that can do everything.
Wesley, I think he didn't have a great season.
Injured as well.
Exactly. They brought in Samata. I think he got like 1 or 2 goals. But Ollie Watkins is a big signing because a lot of other teams are going after him as well.
It's a good coup for them.
Yeah.
But it depends again like how these players translate to the Premier League. Like you have that good stories about Maddison, translates well, and then you got the likes of Eze, and then obviously you want to see how they do because a big jump that I don't think players realise and teams realise. It's not as easy that Ollie Watkins scored. I'm exaggerating here. He scored 35 goals in Championship, so that's going to translate into 35 goals. No. It doesn't work that way.
No.
It's not FIFA. He hasn't got 80 shooting and stuff.
Exactly. It's like we're going to be talking about this in another episodes when we do the promoted teams. But Bamford, for example, he can hit double figures in the Championship. Yeah. But every time he's played in the Premier League, he's not done anything.
Yeah. So I think it's good. It's a good signing.
You know who else is a good signing? Matty Cash.
Yes, very good signing.
16 million
Another Championship
pounds.
signing.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched a lot of him. I watched
attacking fullback though.
Yeah, I've watched obviously just the YouTube's stuff, but not even just the attacking stuff. He can put in a tackle. Like he's really good at.
He's up and down.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of energy they need on the right hand side.
I think compared to the other teams we're talking about in this range, I think they'll only need a few pieces in my opinion. I think they've got a good core and it looks like they can hold on to Grealish, which is good for them again. But it's just now those final pieces that can add a bit more finesse to their team, if that makes sense. Someone can be a bit more special because I think their wingers are good as well, like El Ghazi, Trezeguet. They've had their moments. They've had moments where they're not good. So their consistency, our favourite word in this series, is another thing they need. But the talent is there again, and I'm not as worried about Villa next season.
You don't think?
No. What do you think, Westy? Are you worried about Villa?
Yeah.
I'm not. I am. I'm worried to certain extent. Like, I think they'll be in the relegation battle, but I'm not.
The two signings are really good. Not gonna depend just solely on them two. Grealish he's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They were conceding silly goals. Yeah. Silly goals last year. Mings for how much they paid for him. Like you say, he had an okay season. I think he needs to do better.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that Heaton got injured as well.
They have a bit of a keeper situation.
Reina's gone now.
They've been linked to Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez.
By the way, it's an amazing signing if you can get that. It's a great signing.
If it's 20 million they want that Arsenal want, just get it done because it's quality. A
bit of insight, like in the Arsenal fan base, I'm sure you've seen it on Twitter because Arsenal fans are always active on Twitter. Even we don't know who we want and who we don't want. Our Leno and Martinez. So if we take one of them off our hands, we make my life a bit easier.
But Martinez would sort that keeping situation out straight away.
Exactly.
Show up that defense, no doubt. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I think
they were very lucky to stay up.
I don't want to say lucky. I want to say they worked hard for it personally.
I mean, yeah.
And I think they will take steps forward this next season coming up. I don't think like grand steps. I know like not going to be challenged for Europa and stuff like that. I think they'll still be in the relegation battle to an extent, but I think they'll be safer earlier. I think that's what I expect from Villa this season.
We'll see. I had no comment. No comment. But on that note, guys, thanks again for watching. Please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more. Turn on the notification bell as well, because we're going to be. The season's almost.
We're nearly here.
It's nearly there. It starts this weekend, so we're going to be.
Exciting times.
Yeah, we're going to be putting out more videos very soon. But until next time, take care.
Yeah.